Republican Senator Rand Paul has criticized the White House for what he describes as immaturity and petty vindictiveness after he and his family were disinvited from the annual bipartisan White House picnic. Paul, known for his libertarian views and focus on reducing the national deficit, has been vocal about his concerns regarding President Donald Trump's expansive policy bill. Paul mentioned that his family, including his nearly 6-month-old grandson, had been planning to attend the picnic on the White House lawn. However, their invitation was suddenly revoked without a clear explanation. This occurred after Trump and his aides criticized Paul for his stance on the president's bill. "The level of immaturity is beyond words," Paul said, expressing that he has lost a lot of respect for Trump. "It's just incredibly petty," Paul stated outside the Capitol, explaining that his opposition is based on genuine concern about the country's mounting debt. He found it disappointing that the response was to uninvite his grandson from the picnic. Paul emphasized that this action only diminishes the respect he once had for Trump. Paul warned that this move could be risky for Trump, who can only afford to lose the support of 3 Republican senators to pass his agenda through the Senate. Paul has indicated he cannot support the bill due to its inclusion of an increase in the national debt limit, but is open to reconsidering if GOP leaders remove that aspect. The White House and top Republicans have dismissed Paul's request. "It's a sad day when this is the level of conflict they've resorted to," Paul said, adding that it might have the opposite effect than intended. He speculated whether the directive came from Trump himself or from petty staffers who have been targeting him on social media. Paul also criticized a powerful White House aide, Stephen Miller, suggesting that those leading this campaign are also willing to disregard constitutional principles like habeas corpus. When asked if he was referring to Miller, Paul nodded, but chose not to elaborate further on whether Miller should remain at the White House. Paul expressed disappointment in Trump's behavior, stating that it alienates many Americans who question why situations have to escalate to such a level. He noted that his wife, Kelly, along with his son, daughter-in-law, and infant grandson, were all planning to attend the event, with some flying in specifically for it. "President Barack Obama didn't disinvite us. President Joe Biden didn't disinvite us," Paul remarked, pointing out that he has attended 10 White House picnics. "It's the American people's White House, we all contribute to it."